Hey Libra, welcome to Queen Urban Tarot. Today we're going to do your general love read for the first week of September. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome and come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So for all of the new viewers, I am an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for your reading, and also meditate over the collective energy. So again, this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, and as always, I hope everyone is doing well. So I'm kind of interested to do, I'm like literally excited to do this reading because immediately I heard a song just pop up in my head before I even got to finish shuffling the cards, because you guys know between every single reading, I make sure all the cards are upright. There's absolutely no reversals in either one of my decks. So if I do get reversals, of course, I'm going to read them as such. But immediately as I was making sure all the cards were upright for your reading, I heard the song I Can See Clearly Now. Now, I've never known who this artist was, but you know how you hear songs on commercials and in passing and stuff. I never knew who the artist was. It's an older song. But so I had to put the lyrics that I remembered into YouTube, and as I put it in, it gave me the artist. So I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below so you can listen to the song, if not just for listening to the actual song. If you don't like the vibe of the song, listen to the lyrics, okay? Because the first part that caught me and it stopped right there is, I can see clearly now that the rain has gone, okay? And the artist's name I had to write down was Johnny Nash, okay? So again, I will leave the link in the description box below so you can listen to it following the reading if you so choose to. Very upbeat, very positive, very lighthearted. And I'm going to tell you, and you know, you guys know I always change cards at the bottom of the deck, but I did look at it very quickly before I put it down, and look what's at the bottom. Three of Swords. You are swords, okay? This is your element. So I feel like this heartbreak, this sadness, this depression that you may have been going through recently in regards to a love interest, this is clearing for you, and it's going to be a very positive thing. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of residual thinking about this person, but in the end, I feel like this is being cleared up for you, and you're getting ready to heal. I'm picking up some very positive energy for you guys, so let's see what we get for you today. As always, you know I part the deck randomly, so we can get different cards at the bottom of each deck. So let's see what we have for you now at the very bottom of your general energy deck. Absolutely. Ooh, wow. And you guys see I part this randomly. Look at that. So you have the Ace of Swords. You guys, energy again. You're showing up in your energy first two times back to back. Ace of Swords. Look at that crown right there. I'm telling you, something positive is coming for you guys. There's healing. Because the Ace of Swords is about truth, clarity coming in. You may have found out some truths that led you to this Three of Swords. But more than anything, you see that crown right there, victory. And you see how, you know, it's like this healing glow around it. You guys are getting ready to be victorious. And then right up under that, you got a Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to tell you, some of you guys may have a new love coming in. And it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And also, we are currently in Virgo season. So during Virgo season, there could be some blessings coming through for some of you guys. You know, because you have that rabbit right here. And you know the saying, the lucky rabbit foot, that's about abundance. She has this huge pentacle. But if you look at her expression, male or female, it doesn't matter. You know how to switch it with your energy. She doesn't look very happy, even though she has blessings afoot, okay? Because the rabbit is right at her foot. There's blessings afoot for her, but she's not very happy because she's still in her head. You see those clouds over her head? Still in her head, him or her, about this situation. But you can have an earth sign coming towards you, but also since we are in Virgo season and that is Pentacles, some of you guys could still be thinking about it, but there's definitely positive energy coming for you guys with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Also, some of you guys could be pregnant right now because rabbits are also about fertility. And you see how she has this pentacle close to her stomach, like a baby bump. So some of you guys could be pregnant, or you may have a child with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So let's part the deck to see what other cards stand out. Look at that. Yep. You guys in your head about it. Sleepiness, light, sadness. Look at what's coming right behind it. Woo, okay. So some secrets definitely came out. You found out some things. It had you all in your head about it. Swords down, that's no, swords up, that's yes. You guys are swords, okay? If you look at the next card, Pisces, Cancer. Major Arcana for the Moon. The Moon is about things unknown, things that are hidden, things that you don't have clarity about. You found out some truths. Because the very next card that stuck out to me the most is the Eight of Wands, okay? Fast moving communication coming in. Something that, you know, it just hit you. It came out of the blue. This could have happened during Leo season. because that's Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries. We literally just got out of Leo season. And I feel like specifically for a great deal of you guys, it could have came through during Leo season, because you have the Eight of Wands, and then the next card that's peeking out, King of Wands. Again, Leo, Sag, Aries. So some truths and secrets came out for you. The next card that I'm really being drawn to look at, because it's sticking out the most, is you had a Ten of Pentacles. So like I said, for some of you guys, you could have found out about a third party, because if you see right here, these Three of Pentacles are coming through that threshold, going through that doorway towards that home, which means there was a possible third party interference that came in towards the home life. Not for everyone, but for some of you guys. Also, for some of you guys, I'm picking up, if you have a child or children with an earth sign, you can have 3 children with this earth sign. Also, you can have a 3-year-old with an earth sign, is what I'm picking up for some of you guys as well. Or also with that 3, you could have had a child with this person in March. And if you're dealing with a fire sign, I feel like they could be they could be a March Aries, and that's at the very last day of March. They could be a March Aries. Is it? They could be a March Aries. I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay. So at the bottom of your clarifying deck, yeah, you could be dealing with a fire sign, okay? Ten of Wands, this could be feeling like a heavy burden. And remember I said this, what I heard in the song is, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. He's carrying this heavy burden willingly, because it's in front of him, not on his back. He's willingly carrying this in front of him, which is obscuring his view. But I feel like now you guys can see things much differently. There's clarity now for you guys. Because even though this is a heaviness, look at the background. The skies are blue and clear. I can see clearly now, okay? As we part the deck so that we can shuffle, you have the Knight of Pentacles. The slowest moving knight in the whole deck of tarot, but regardless, once this person comes in, they come in to stay. They come in with an offer. So I'm telling you again, I feel like for some of you guys, you could definitely be having a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual coming in. You definitely, okay, King of Swords, male or female, doesn't matter. You're cutting out this heartbreak. 3 of Swords. And remember, initially at the bottom of this deck, initially you had the 3 of Swords, and now you have the 3 of Swords in this deck. So you were definitely brokenhearted about something, but you know what? Now you're bossing up, King of Swords, and this is your element. You're bossing up now. You're sitting on your throne. You're no longer worried about this person. And even if you are, just like how this cloud is kind of floating away, is slowly but surely dissipating and moving away. And I'm looking at these 3, 1, 2, 3, and you know I said this 3 energy. There's 3 butterflies. There's 1 big one here, 2 small ones right here. So again, some of you guys can have 3 children. Also, some of you guys, you know, you could have met this person in March. Their birthday could be in March. Or you've been going through some type of heartbreak for the last 3 months, because you keep getting this 3 energy. Next card I see poking out here is the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. For me, the 4 of Pentacles is always the holding on for dear life. You know, not willing to let go of this individual. So I feel like if you were dealing with an earth sign that you're separate from, they are no longer, they're not wanting to allow you to move on. They're still holding on to you, even if they've done something wrong. The next card I see poking up, Hermit. Major Arcana for Virgo. We are currently in Virgo season. It's like this person is going to be seeking you out during Virgo season. Also, going back to the lyrics that I heard, I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. Like this, he has his lantern shining this light on this situation. So if you feel like you've not healed from this situation, during Virgo season, which we are currently in, you're going to start seeing things differently, because the Hermit pulls back, retreats, goes within, and they start to see things clearly, because now they're calm, they're at a calm place, they're at peace, where they're able to see things clearly. Next card I see, yeah. But right now in the moment, some of you guys coming into Virgo season, a lot of you guys are going to be doing some healing. Again, that's Major Arcana. But right now you could be the 8 of Swords. But what I always see with this is, you see how these streams of water, it's like, it's kind of drying up. Like your tears are drying up. Okay, like you're done. Just like just like that song. Those tears are clearing up. And I know it's a lot of heartbreak involved in that, because you had the 3 of Swords both times. Okay. So let's part the deck. Look at that. There's new love coming in for some of you guys. Most definitely. Major Arcana, the Lovers. This is a card of Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be a Gemini. You could have found out some truths during Gemini season of this year, I feel like. And then also for some of you guys, there could be, this is the energy of like you were so in love with this person, but there was temptation that came in between the two of you guys, and you found out about it with Ace of Swords. Because if you look at this gives me a very much Adam and Eve type of vibe, like in the Garden of Eden when they ate the apple. That was their temptation. And you see how the apple is right in between them. So you could have, you know, that was, I'm picking up for a lot of you guys, that's what the heartbreak was. That's what that Three of Swords was about. Somebody entertained some, yep. Somebody entertained something that they shouldn't have, and someone found out about it. And I feel like it's you. If you were dealing with a Gemini also, it doesn't have to be the case, but if you were dealing with a Gemini specifically, the Gemini could have been a person who put you in a third party. Look at that. I always tell you guys, swords down, that's no, swords up, that's yes, yes. Somebody put you in a third party relationship in the past. Three of Cups in reverse, yeah. Somebody put you in a third party situation, and I just seen a double card, yep. Look at it again, now it's a prank, okay? Somebody put you in a third party situation, you found out about it. There's 78 cards in this whole entire deck of tarot, so for us to keep getting these same cards, yeah. And you no longer want to fight for the situation, okay? Because you have the Five of Wands. That's fighting, conflict. Sword up, yes. Sword down, no. You are the sword. And you're like, you know what? I'm done with this. Five of Wands reverse. You may have very much just walked away. Because now you see things for what they are. Look at that. Major Arcana, the Magician. That's the card of Gemini and also Virgo. So a lot of you guys could definitely be dealing with a Gemini. And then during Virgo season, this person may try to come back. You guys are going to butt heads a little bit. For some of you guys, where this person could be coming back and being very confrontational because you're going to reject them. Because I pick up for a lot of you all, if it's a reconciliation that someone is seeking, you're going to reject this person. At the bottom of the deck, because you feel like they're sneaky and they're manipulative, okay? With the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse is sinister. They do whatever it is they need to do. They work their magic to get things to go in their desired direction, but it could be shady and full of motive. I didn't even get to shuffle, okay? So again, some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. Leo says Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You have the Seven of Wands, that's blockages. You could be blocking this person. Also during, I'm also hearing during Leo season, okay? Because this is Wands, that's fire. During Leo season, you could have blocked this person on social media. You could have blocked this person on your phone. But this person could have blocked you also. Let's get a possible outcome for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. Yes, Seven of Wands is definitely about some type of blockages. Ooh, that flew out. About some type of blockages. Because keep in mind, earlier we had the Eight of Wands, now you had a 7. And it came up, right? And this card flew out. Ooh, I love it. Remember, we had this earlier. Eight of Swords in reverse, and this is positive. Because like I said, you're healing. Swords up, that's yes. You're doing some healing. You're coming out of your head. No longer feeling bound, okay? She feels bound, but she's clearly not bound. And it's so the song, I can see clearly now that the rain has shone, okay? That the rain is cleared. She has these blindfolds on upright. In reverse, she can see things clearly for what they are. She's no longer in her head about the situation. Because now she has some truth and clarity. Most definitely. And that's you, because that's your element, air. So let's hold the deck down and get additional messages for Libra. Yeah, this situation with this person, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, was very conflictual. It always had you stressed out. You were probably having, for somebody out there, you were having tension headaches. And for others, you just felt like you were constantly in your head, okay, about this individual. Because, you know, you were constantly fighting for something. Because even right here, he's on guard. Right here, he's on guard. These are two completely different decks, right? So you feel like you were on guard, or you needed to be on guard with this person because there was something about this individual that you couldn't trust, or they always made you feel like, you know, you have to fight and defend yourself in a relationship. Yeah, ooh, as we part the deck, look at that. Same cards, okay? That's just confirmation for me what I'm saying. Yeah, If you were dealing with, look at this. If you were dealing with a fire sign specifically, okay? It was just like hot and cold, on and off, are always very toxic. Look at this look on his face, very smug and arrogant. With his eyebrow up, arched like the people's eyebrow or something. You know, this person, you could be dealing with someone who is very arrogant. And I almost feel like they liked the constant conflict between the two of you all. Leo season, and this person could also be a Leo, because this is fire and this is fire. And you see how they're walking in a direction of the Nine of Wands. So you could have been dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, and also you guys could have separated during Leo season, or you could have just found out the truth about this person. Yeah. Four of Swords pulled back. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 swords right over the heart chakra. And we've seen the Three of Swords twice. But you see how this person is golden and this sword is golden? You are the swords. So it's like after you heal from this heartbreak, you're going to move on. But right now you can be feeling a little weak because the opposite of strength, and this is the strength card, is weakness. And you see how he's facing the direction of the Four of Swords. But the positive thing is during Virgo season, you're taking this time to pull back, go within, heal yourself. You're going to do it. You're doing it actively right now. But I feel like some of you guys could just be feeling like so weak. Like you just, this person really did a number on you. Yeah, absolutely. And I wasn't going to show that. Look at that. Queen of Cups in reverse, emotions in reverse. You're feeling very weak and feeling like, you know, I've given my all. I don't have anything else to give. So at the bottom, ooh, wow. Yeah. Some of you guys could be feeling scattered. Look at how the cards flew out. Some of you guys could be feeling scattered and all over the place. Sorry about that. Like, you know, you just, like I said, you don't have anything else to give. You can feel exhausted and just literally all over the place. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Pentacles. Building towards yourself, healing yourself, working on putting in the work on yourself. And then also for some of you guys, could be the physical work. You could be using your place of employment as a way of literally healing this situation and moving on. You're throwing yourself into your work so that you won't be thinking about the situation with their love interest. So let's get a clarifier for the Seven of Wands. Okay, you guys seen that flip up? Yep. Look at that, 2 flipped up. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so for your first one, you got the Seven of. Do you hear that? You see how that interrupted me? The train sound. Okay. So for some of you guys, literally with that train horn blowing, the message that I'm getting is that you guys are moving full steam ahead and you're healing. Removing blockages. And also this is a message I just said with that Eight of Pentacles, that working life, that putting your work, throwing yourself into work. You have the Seven of Wands, blockages. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So if you're using your finances, that horn blowing is letting me know, like if you're using your place of employment as a means to heal, that's not gonna help you, okay? Because you're needing to actually deal with those emotions. You have to, because the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So you trying to throw yourself into this employment, your place, your money. That's not to say don't make your money, don't work, but it's like that's not going to be the thing that's going to heal you. You need to actually do the deep digging in the work. And I know that because if you look at her, even though she's focused on that pentacle, she doesn't look very happy. She looks sad. Look at her face. And then it's coming up in reverse. So if you're using your job, your place of employment, as a means to just distract you, it's not going to do it. And then also if you're dealing with a earth sign, female or male, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I feel like those blockages need to stay in place. Like if you're trying to resolve this situation with this person or reconcile, those blockages need to be, you need to keep those blockages because the person isn't going to come back right. They're just not going to be right by you. For your possible outcome, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is positive, being clarified by the High Priestess in reverse. So you could be dealing with someone whose first, middle, or last initial is B, J, D. I'm also seeing Y. And this is the High Priestess, and that's major arcana for Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. But more than anything, it's like some of you all can feel like you're having a difficult time figuring out how to deal with this. Because the High Priestess, she's intuitive. She knows what she needs to do. It's also about secrecy. So I feel like a secret came out. And it was very hurtful. And that's why you were the Eight of Swords upright in the first place. But you're coming out of it because it's like, now you're healing. This is major. This is a major arcana. So now you're doing some healing. But it's right now you're having a difficult time in this moment finding out how you're going to do it. Nonetheless, you're putting in the work. You definitely have to be putting in the work for you to have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Because you're coming out of your head about it. You're coming out of your head on the analytical level. And you're getting ready to go into the spiritual, mental level where you're doing like spiritual, personal self-healing. Is the message that I'm getting for a lot of you all today. With that horn blowing, that was definitely, yeah. They're saying like you're moving full steam ahead and you're putting, okay, and I'm also hearing losing steam. Because a lot of y'all are exhausted. But keep in mind, like I said, I feel like you should really listen to that song. Yes. Okay, so with this, you have the Seven of Wands. In the song, he says, I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. no longer obstacles standing in my way. These blockages, they're no longer going to be in your way. Also, his name was, what is it? Johnny Nash. Some of you guys, someone can be living in Nashville. Also, someone's name could be Johnny or Jonathan. Last name Johnson, I'm hearing also. I'm also hearing a Jeanette. Okay? So thank you so much, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care. Bye.